What is going on, all you Ocean type weebs? This is DEEBZ here, covering for Matt O'Shea this week as he's still on vacation. Today I'm very excited to be bringing you BBL week number 5, the BANLIST Battlers League. Matt O'Shea and the Montreal Milotic are taking on DS Gaming and his Birmingham Vulpix this week in week number 5. Real quick, if you don't know who I am, my name's DEEBZ. I do a lot of Draft League content on my channel, similar to how Matt does as well. If you want to check me out, my link will be in the description down below. And if you've heard of me, then what's up? How's it going? Anyways, we're going to be taking a look at Matt's game this week, which, like I said, is against DS Gaming. Both teams are 1-3 with -8 differentials. That's pretty crazy. Matt is coming off a pretty rough 5-0 loss last week. So if you haven't checked that out, I encourage you go back and watch that, see how that turned out. But Matt is obviously looking to bounce back. So is DS Gaming. I guess they're both sitting there with 1-3 records, hoping to kind of turn things around and make a run at the playoffs here as the season progresses. We'll take a look at the teams here and kind of just analyze the team preview a little bit, and then we'll jump right into the replay. So if you want to check out, if you want to just skip ahead and check out the replay, then by all means go ahead and do that. So Matt, his draft consists of Speed Boost Blaziken with Z moves, Arceus Bug, Landorus-T, Rotom-Wash, Alolan Ninetales, Bronzong, Drapion, Braviary, Alolan Executor with Z moves, Alolan Sandslash with Z moves, and Mega Altaria. That is a really crazy draft. Look at the screen right here. There's like a Reshiram, there's a Donwin's Necrozma, there's a Mega Altaria, there's an Arceus here. I don't even know what's going on in this league. Who's allowing these things? On the other side, of course, Donwing's Necrozma with Z moves, Reshiram, Terrakion, Scizor, Donphan, Jolteon, Alolan Muck, Mandibuzz, Whimsicott with Z moves, Blastoise, and Regice. So really, really threatening teams, man. I personally have never gone up against Arceus or Donwing's Necrozma or Arceus or any of that stuff in Draft League format before. So this is pretty cool. It's pretty entertaining. So yeah, looking at the squads here, Matt is bringing, he told me what he brought here, so let me just pull it up. He's got a Speed Boost Blaziken with the Expert Belt. He's got Calm Mind Arceus Bug. He's got Defensive Lando-T with Rocky Helmet, Scarf Braviary with Defog, Alolan Ninetales with Aurora Veil, and a Setup Altaria. So, looking at the team here, I really like Mega Altaria. His opponent really does not have anything for Altaria because he didn't bring Scizor for, I guess, some reason. Maybe he was scared of the Blaziken, maybe he was scared of the Landorus, I don't really know. Arceus gets like a million coverage moves as well, so that could have definitely been something that deterred him from bringing Scizor. But without Scizor, Mega Altaria, if it is a setup variant like we know Matt brought, then it definitely has a lot of potential in this game. Of course, Donwing's Necrozma with Shadow Shield is going to be a little bit harder to break down, I guess. But that is something that Matt, I'm sure, has prepped for here. He's got the Arceus Bug, which I guess can hit the Donwing's Necrozma neutrally. And I guess the biggest threat on the other side of the field is a potential Rock Polish Terrakion here. I don't know if we said Terrakion has Z moves. It does not have Z moves, so it would have to run Stone Edge and try to hit those. But a potential Dual Dance Terrakion here looks really, really scary, as well as Reshiram, which I think Reshiram is more of a special attacker as opposed to Zekrom, which is more of a physical attacker. So Reshiram is definitely looking pretty scary to Matt's team here, as it does have like Earth Power and Fire moves and Dragon moves. So of course it is kind of a little bit walled by Mega Altaria, but if it gets a burn with Blue Flare, then who knows. So that is kind of just the outlook here as we're looking at the replay, and we'll just start the replay here because I think it's time to get into the replay here. So let's just hit play and see exactly how this game unfolds. So Matt's going to lead off with the Alolan Ninetales as his opponent leads off with the Reshiram. Fairly good play. I definitely see the leads from both sides here. Alolan Ninetales, of course, Matt wants to get that Veil up ASAP. And Reshiram is a pretty good check to that because, yeah, it is a Dragon type, but also it's a Fire type. So it is going to take neutral from both of Alolan Ninetales' stabs. And it can immediately threaten it with like a Blue Flare. Now, if this is a Scarf Reshiram, then Alolan Ninetales is about to get blown back unless this is sashed. But as we're going to see, it is not, because the Hail went up first ahead of Turbo Blaze. which indicates that Alolan Ninetales is faster. So I don't know if Matt noticed that in the game, but we are noticing that right now, so good eye, Matt. And he is able to get up his Aurora Veil, which actually makes it so that he can live the Blue Flare here from the Reshiram. So that's pretty cool. Veil is up. I assume now that this is what's it called? The icy rock, or the whatever makes the light clay that makes the Veil last longer. So that's really good for Matt. He's in a really commanding position already, because we don't know if this Reshiram is like, we don't know what item this is, but it's obviously not Choice Scarf because it didn't outspeed, and it's obviously not Choice Specs because it would have blown back this Ninetales through Veil. So so we see the Blue Flare. Assuming that this isn't choiced, Matt's going to make a pretty bold switch here, I feel. And he's going to go out... Oh, we see the leftovers. And he's going to go out into the Altaria here on the Earth Power. Now, I understand the Earth Power play on DS Gaming's part, because the Blaziken could have definitely come in, and it could have gone for like Stone Edge, or I guess Z Stone Edge, or any of that stuff, if it was allowed to come in for free. Of course, it was a bit of a gamble on both players' parts here, because Blue Flare would have obviously hit this Altaria if he had kind of make the more middle ground play, whereas Altaria can come in on Earth Power, but it does risk getting burned by a Blue Flare, which could have come out here as well. So it works out for Matt. He makes a bit of a risky play, but he definitely gets the Altaria in for free, so that's really cool. And this is, like we said, this is a setup Altaria, so we are going to see a chance for Matt to potentially set up, because the Hail is up, so any potential sashes or sturdies on Donphan are also going to be broken here in the next few turns. So we're going to see the Hail crash down the leftovers on Reshiram again. He's going to go directly into the Donphan as Matt sets up a Dragon Dance. Now this is, like I said, a really good opportunity for Matt. He's behind Veil. He has a Dragon Dance up. This Donphan has Sturdy, but it's kind of not really because the Hail is there. So this is definitely going to be a pretty good spot for Matt. And as you guys are going to see, he actually reveals the Cotton Guard on this turn. So this is really looking good for my boy Matt right now, because he's now at +1/+1 and +2 defense, and that Earthquake did 11%, guys. That Earthquake did 11. That is literally no damage at all. So the Hail is making this last a little bit longer than it needs to, but now DS Gaming is going to kind of turn back and go into the Necrozma. I'm not sure if this was the best play overall, just because I guess it was just to preserve the Sturdy, but if he had a move such as Heavy Slam on this Donphan, maybe this was the time to go for it. I'm not really sure, but he does pull a switch directly into the Necrozma here, which I guess is probably the only thing on his team at this point that can actually threaten the Altaria somewhat, even though it's behind Veil, like, and it's got +3 defense. I think I said +2 before. So we see this Mega Altaria go for another Dragon Dance on the swap, and this is looking like pretty good for Matt right here. So we are going to see the Mega Altaria pop off a return. Shadow Shield, I'm sorry, there's no chance that is going to live a +2 return through Shadow Shield. So down goes the Dawn Wings Necrozma. Mandibuzz comes in. I guess at this point DS is just hoping to kill Veil turns. So he sacks off the Mandibuzz, goes into the Reshiram. He does eat the return. And his only play really now is to go for the Blue Flare to try to get the burn on the Mega Altaria. As you guys are going to see, he does not get it, and that is going to ultimately cost him his Reshiram here. He goes into the Terrakion. Now, when I watched this replay, I was like, okay, this better be Sash Terrakion, otherwise there's literally nothing this guy can do. So hey, we go for the return, and it does indeed reveal itself to be Sash Terrakion. He reveals the Iron Head, which is actually really good coverage because it does obviously hit the Mega Altaria. But at this point, DS Gaming is pretty much fishing for crits. There's no way that he can knock out the Altaria through its Cotton Guard without a crit, without a critical hit. So goes for the Iron Head, does 26. That is not enough to knock out the Altaria. He's going to go for another return, knock that boy out. So that's 4 kills for Altaria right now, guys. Donphan comes in, like I said before, it better have Heavy Slam, otherwise this is not going to work out for him. So he goes for the Ice Shard, and Matt just sees this as an opportunity to go for the Roost. And yeah, that's pretty much just going to be the end of the game, because all he has left is Ice Shard. That's doing like 12% at the most. And all Matt has to do is click return a couple times and pick up a really clean 6-0 sweep in 15 turns over DS Gaming. That is a very dominant performance by Mega Altaria. Congratulations, Matt, on a huge win. That is a huge win to put him up at 2-3, and a real nice differential shaker right there as he bumps himself up to, I think it's, what, -2 now? Whereas DS Gaming falls to, like, -14 after that. So that's really not a good look for DS, but Matt definitely took advantage here. Now, I do want to say that it was definitely a gamble on Matt's part to bring mono-attacking Mega Altaria when his opponent had a Scizor. But with Blaziken and Landorus and I guess any potential coverage moves on other things, maybe he thought he had the Scizor covered. I'm not really sure. All I know is the sets, or the rough idea of the sets anyway. But that is going to be a nice clean 6-0 for Matt. Unbelievable. Really nice job, Matt. Good win right there. And that's going to be it, guys. So that is week 5 of the BBL. I hope you enjoyed. Honestly, leave a like on this video. Show Matt some support as he picked up probably the biggest win of the season for him so far, I'm guessing. And this is really going to put him in a good spot to move forward and hopefully make the playoffs as the season progresses. So, but go hit that like button down below. If you want to check me out, like I said, my link will be in the description, guys. That is going to be it. I don't know when Matt's coming back. I'm sure he'll be back at some point soon. But thank you, Matt, for giving me the opportunity to upload a video for you. Really appreciate it, buddy. Guys, that's going to be it from me. I will see you next time. Peace out.